Hello friends, this is Akshay More working as Assistant Professor, Department of Botany at GMT Arts, BW Commerce and Science College, Sinnar. Friends, in our last lecture we studied first type of inflorescence, that is racemose inflorescence. Today we have to study a second type of inflorescence, that is CYME inflorescence. So what is CYME inflorescence? In this type of inflorescence, younger flower present at the base and older flower present at the apex of peduncle. This type of inflorescence we call CYME inflorescence. So what is CYME inflorescence? Older flower present at the base of peduncle and younger flower present at the base of peduncle and older flower present at the apex of peduncle. These type of inflorescence we call CYME inflorescence. In CYME inflorescence, some subtypes we will see one by one. First one, solitary cyme inflorescence. So what is solitary cyme inflorescence? Solitary means single flower. Solitary means single. One flower present or one flower inflorescence called as solitary cyme. Solitary means single. For example, dhatura. This type of inflorescence we called as solitary cyme inflorescence. Next point, uniparous cyme. Uni means single. Uni means single. CYME inflorescence in which the inflorescence axis terminates into a flower and produces only one branch from its basal bract. Produce only one branch from the basal bract, which in turns also the end in a flower is called as uniparous or monochasial cyme. Uniparous or monochasial cyme. Mono means single. So this inflorescence produces in only one branch. Uniparous or monochasial cyme divided in two subtypes, that is helicoid and second one is SCORPIOD. First one, helicoid inflorescence. We have to see what is helicoid inflorescence. Uniparous cyme in which the lateral branches develop successively on the same side, eventually forming a sort of helix. The lateral branches develop successively on the same side. Branches develop on the same side. This type of inflorescence we call helicoid inflorescence. For example, Hemilia, Begonia, Juncus and Heliotropium. Friends, see here the flowers develop on one side, only one side. This type of inflorescence we call helicoid type of inflorescence. Next one, SCORPIOD inflorescence. In SCORPIOD inflorescence, uniparous cyme in which the lateral branches develop successively on alternate side. In that inflorescence, lateral branches develop on alternate or eventually forming in zigzag or the alternate side. This type of inflorescence we call SCORPIOD inflorescence. Example, ranunculus, or solanum. Friends, shear branches develop in zigzag manner. This type of inflorescence we call SCORPIOD type of inflorescence. Next type, biporous cyme inflorescence. Bi means two. Bi means two. Biporous cyme inflorescence. The inflorescence in which the peduncle ends in a flower and two lateral branches are produced, and each branch in turn ends into a flower. Two lateral branches are produced. This type of inflorescence called as biporous cyme. Bi means two. Two lateral branches are produced. For example, hypomia, Clerodendron, Exora, and Musenda. This type of inflorescence we called as biporous cyme inflorescence. Next point, multiporous cyme of inflorescence. In that inflorescence, the peduncle end in a flower and many lateral branches. Peduncle end in a flower and many lateral branches are produced, and each lateral branch produces again many branches. This type of inflorescence we called as multiporous cyme inflorescence. Multiporous cyme inflorescence. The peduncle ends, many lateral branches are produced, and these lateral branches produce again lateral branches. This type of inflorescence we call as multiporous cyme inflorescence. For example, Nerium and Telatropis. So this type of inflorescence we called multiporous inflorescence. This is a Nerium plant. Here the lateral branches are produced. Thank you.